I was on a phone call this week with a company who is interested in sponsoring mood swings.
Okay.
And talking to them, and I got the vibe pretty early on that this guy was not a golfer, but I really got the vibe he wasn't a golfer when he was talking to me about their product, and their product that kind of helps with anxiety, helps calm people down. It's in the food and beverage industry. And he's like, the reason we want to work with golfers is we talk to a lot of golfers, and they're always telling us like, I love taking your guys' stuff because it just calms me down when I'm like standing over the ball, like about to hit a hole in one, or like even, dude, I kid you not, he goes, even like it can calm me down even if you're about to hit a hole in two. Like those things, like those nerves like go away. And I was like, yeah, for sure, 100%.
About to hit what? Like you're like, guys, I'm about to hit a hole in one here, but I'm nervous. Anybody have anything for me? Right here, brother.
All right, guys. So it's got to be a hole in one. I'm just nervous about.
Gosh, if my knees are so shaky
because of the hole in one.
Well, it's because you're about to hit a hole in one, brother. I would be too.
It's so funny. Like, yeah, he thinks these are like 3-pointers or something. Like you just do these. Like, yeah, I mean, it happens a handful of times per round.
Ah, man, hole in two is great.
And hole in one, yeah, hole in two is funny, and it's.
How'd you do on 9? Hole in 2. Good job.
Oh wow. Yeah, is it a par 3 or par 5? Those are very different scores. Yeah. A hole in 2 is so funny. Yeah, he just made up a golf term. Talking to a golfer.
That's a bold move.
I would be so nervous to talk to someone about a sport if I didn't know about it, but I wouldn't make up my own terms.
Right.
That would be very nerve-wracking.
So do you think when Rory, missed all those putts, they were like, oh man, he's got like a hole in 8 on this one.
Or like he's on a phone call with like a basketball influencer. Like, so, I mean, our stuff can really help and like just calm you down if you're about to do your donkey downs.
Yeah. The through the cylinders, forceful cylinders,
forceful tosses.
Yeah. We liked Sunday Swagger, but we really missed bad hole in 4. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners
podcast. Once again, we are sad to come to you without our friend Timon.
Timon, interject here if you'd like. Say whatever you want to say real quick.
I just want to thank all the ghosties for their support.
Thanks, buddy.
That's enough.
That's enough. Yeah. Make sure it wasn't more than 9 seconds.
Please,
valuable airtime.
Please cut yourself off now. No.
Just in case people wanted to use the 15-second marker. Like, just fast forward.
Fast forward through Timon's part.
Yeah.
Yeah, we obviously miss Timon. I'm used to seeing Timon all the time, and now I don't have my bud.
My bud.
My bud.
I will say some people made some comments about how small he looked next to Derek the other day.
Immediately those comments came in. I was like, what?
Once they pointed it out, I was like, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I meant to send those to Derek to make sure he saw it. Like, Derek looks like a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I am curious what people's impressions of, like, in their head beforehand were of Derek. Like, because remember how Mr. James was a black man or maybe an Indian man or something? What was Derek to people?
Everyone was just shocked, but I don't know if many people specified why they were shocked. Like, that's Derek?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not what I thought he would look like.
Well, I wonder if they don't specify is because they had a lower expectation of him. You know what I mean?
Think he'd be normal.
That's Derek? He like dresses like he has shorts on.
Uh-huh.
In the summer?
Well, why are you so scared to put him on camera? He looks fine.
Right. Yeah, maybe that's it. Like, don't put this guy on camera.
Yeah. But yeah, appreciate all the love in the comments. And it's so fun bringing people onto the podcast because I know you guys will be like supportive and nice to them. It'd be a little different story if this was like bringing them on to, I don't know. Even sometimes the pickleball content, the long form stuff, people are like, why did they get guys who just started playing pickleball in here? It's like, you know what? I've been playing for 4 years. I'm trying my best. So cool.
Yeah. The more viral something goes, the more mean it's going to get.
And yeah,
because they don't know you.
Yes. Yeah. They have no association to you. And like, you're kind of up for judgment when you're playing a sport for 15 minutes. It kind of gives people the freedom to say whatever they want.
Yeah.
But
I enjoyed the Friday pickleball video of the 5-0 women. Or the older,
senior women?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They knew the assignment.
Yeah.
They got it.
Like, they were great.
Just trash talking from the first point.
Yeah. They were, I known them for a while. And yeah, one of them, this is when I was pretty into pickleball, 2020, 2021, and a guy that I only knew from pickleball, like, I'd see him once a month playing pickleball, invited me to his birthday party.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I didn't realize we were that close. But I also thought, I was like, well, maybe he doesn't have that many friends, and so I'm going to go then. I'm going to support him. If he wants me there, I'll go. And one of those women, Christy, was also there. So like, I barely know her, but we had played apples to apples together like 3.5 years ago or something. So,
it's a fun party.
but she's great. She like uses Friday paddles in like 5-0 tournaments, and like she loves the stuff, and
That's awesome.
she teaches and gives them to everyone. So
Yeah.
she's great. They were awesome. Video's doing well. 2 out of 10.
Is it? 1
Yeah.
out of 10 is the first one that.
Yeah, the one that's like 200,000 views now.
Yeah. Just
Crazy.
nothing like it.
I didn't know that was possible with 4,000 subscribers.
Are you
It's-
monetizing that one?
Yes, we got monetized at 50,000 views.
Okay.
So it came at a good time. Would have been better at the beginning, but better than nothing.
Great.
Way better than nothing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I watched that video and I kept thinking to myself, like, why are they losing to them? Like, just turn it on and just smack it at them or something. Like, it was one of those things where it was like really hard to like watch it and not. It was one of those times where I was like, I could beat these women.
Yeah, they're playing so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was truly. I mean, I kind of mentioned in the video. I was like, these women play every day. I've been in Portugal. Like, I just haven't played
Sure.
in 3 weeks, and you could see the video. Like, yeah, we needed about 10 minutes to figure out how to play again.
Right.
And then we were fine.
Get the touchdown.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Turned it on. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Sure, man.
Sherman,
Tried it.
Texas.
Sherman, Texas. That's where I watched it.
Oh, fun.
Trying to
fitting.
Trying to be a supportive friend to you.
Yeah. Appreciate
Consume your
it.
content as much as I can.
Thank you.
So, click this link real quick with me, Jake. I just texted it to you. This guy tweeted the other day,
Whoa, this is fun.
I finished in last place in fantasy football, and tomorrow I have to do my punishment. I have to sit on a McDonald's. Surely, right?
Sure.
Well-
Hey, Joe,
Okay. If it's on, I have different opinions.
tough
but
punishment.
I have to sit in a McDonald's for 24 hours unless I can eat my way out of it. Here's the key I was given by a league mate. Maybe it is British guy. Sit on a McDonald's. Anyway, league mate for what I can eat to shorten my time. And it's this thing. And it's like, if you eat this, then you no longer have to be there for 24 hours. You have to be there for, 23 and a half. Like eat an egg McMuffin, 30 minutes off. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, 45 minutes. I'm going to tell you right now, after reading this list, I would be there for less than an hour. I could dominate this thing, dude. Like I was looking at this, I was like, easy. I would just eat everything on that list. Like I could just dominate.
See, I think I'd bring my laptop and I'd have a normal day and I'd eat breakfast, I'd eat lunch, I'd eat dinner. Whenever I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
Just if it's 21 hours, so be it. But you think you knock it out in
I'm not
in
even
48
saying
minutes?
I'm not even saying it in like a way of like, oh, I don't want to be in a McDonald's for 24 hours. I'm saying in a way of like, I could house that McDonald's food.
I'm hungry. Oh, that's funny. So there's all these categories: chicken, burger items. One says miscellaneous and it says ball pit, 5 minutes.
Oh,
So you just go in the ball pit and knocks off 5 minutes. That's really funny.
5 minutes. Is it worth it for 5 minutes?
Yeah, how long do you have to be in there?
I don't know if I want to get in there
May not be worth the
for
hospital
5
visit
minutes.
afterwards. Yeah, so
Apple slices, 5 minutes? No way.
our big ticket items here, it says the big breakfast with hotcakes will knock off 2 hours. That sounds
Dad,
fun.
I could eat 4 of those right now, dude. Those hotcakes, there's like 3 of them in there.
The hotcakes are nice. I used to get hotcakes and orange juice as my breakfast. They were awesome. They make amazing pancakes.
They do. And they're not even, they're just some frozen whatever.
Just heat it
throw 'em
up.
in there.
Honestly, Catherine and McDonald's are the 2 best pancake people I know. They know how to make some hotcakes.
Yeah, 120 minutes for that.
So you're going to eat 4 of those. So that knocks off 8 hours.
Yeah.
What else are you eating in here? What's
I mean,
a good use of your
I
time?
love the sausage McMuffin with egg, which is 45. So give me 4 of those.
All right.
Give me 4 of those. What's that? 3 hours?
Yeah.
So that's 11 hours.
Okay.
Then let's see. Double quarter pounder with cheese, 60 minutes. House 2 real quick.
Double quarter pounder with cheese.
No problem.
Yeah, is
That
that the-
cheese makes it go down quick.
Is that the best use of your calories in the burger? Because just a single hamburger is not much, but it's only 25 minutes. And that's a lot of bread. So yeah, maybe you need to go bigger burgers.
I'm gonna sound like such a tubbo, but like I don't think the double quarter pounder with cheese is that much more burger than a hamburger these days. Like there's something about the portion size of McDonald's where it makes this so easy for me, dude.
Dude, what about the chicken and fish category? You might be able to make up a lot of time there.
Oh yeah, McChicken's 45.
Yeah. That's not nearly as much food as these burgers are.
No.
Filet of fish is 45.
Never had a filet of fish in my life, believe it or not. But but I bet they go down easy.
Yeah, I bet you want to get out of there.
Like if they're, I just imagine them being like a fish stick, just a bigger fish stick.
Yeah, like a fish square.
And those things, you could guzzle it down real quick.
I think you stay away from the ice cream. That's not worth it. I've done a McDonald's challenge before. I started with the McFlurry. It was awful.
We don't even see ice cream on my list. Oh, wait, there it is.
Fries and sides.
Oh, yeah, I had to click to see it. Or no, I didn't. I see. Ice cream milkshake 25. No, yeah, you're right. That would, don't get too milky because then that's when you get a little burbly. All that to say, I think funny. I just shaved 13 hours in 20 minutes. I have way too high of expectations for myself, but I don't know. I would like to be healthy, but I would also like to eat every single thing on that list and wash it down with some ice cold Dr. Pepper.
This is a little bit like my dad. So recently, for Father's Day, I wanted to get him the soda package on the cruise. I thought that'd be a great Father's Day gift.
That's right.
But he's been drinking coffee instead of soda. He's been healthier. He's losing all this weight. I'm like, maybe I'm enabling him if I give him the soda package. Talk to my mom. She's like, I think he's trying to stay healthy. I don't think you should get it for him. I'm like, all right, I'll get him something else. And my mom was like, you should get him a homemade ice cream machine. I was like, okay, well, yeah, if you think that's better than soda. And so my dad will just send me updates every day since Father's Day. He's like drinking coffee in the morning because he's like, it's great. It suppresses my appetite. I don't eat breakfast, intermittent fasting. And then for lunch, he has homemade ice cream. So I'm like, I think you're doing this wrong. There's no way.
Sounds pretty good to me, Steve.
Yeah, he is housing. I'm like, yeah, good thing you didn't have breakfast. You could have 2,000 calories for lunch.
Yeah, but the fasting makes it all worth it.
Yeah, and homemade ice cream is the best.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like it.
Dude, what's the difference between the big breakfast with hotcakes and the hotcakes and sausage? What else comes with the big breakfast? Oh, a hash brown?
Life hack. Maybe. I don't know.
If that's all there's a difference between 60 and 120 minutes, give me all the hash browns.
Gosh, I miss hotcakes and sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to McDonald's and all that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Pre-Tick Bite. I was getting burgers all the time. And now I just don't go at all, really.
I just saw a comment here. James Winters said, I'd smash 17 hot and spicy McChickens and be back on the streets by lunch. Oh, man. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading this out too. Do you have to eat one of the balls from the ball pit?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like there could be harder things to do in life than that.
Yeah, that's fun though. I love a good challenge.
They've also made the McDonald's these days pretty cool. Like you can get in there. It's almost like a nice little spot to park your laptop and work.
Totally. We uploaded so many Ellen We Bought a Limo episodes from a McDonald's. They have great Wi-Fi in there.
Yeah.
They're awesome. I noticed nothing in the McCafe section is on this list. I would love to partake in a little bit of that.
Have a little frappe?
Maybe.
A little latte?
Maybe too milky.
Might get you to the bathroom a little quicker than quarter pounder with cheese. But
I got to see Timon, I think last week, once you had already headed out. We had a little video shoot up at Char Bar.
Yep.
They got pickleball courts.
Yeah.
They're nice. It's great. It's kind of funny walking through a barbecue place to get to your pickleball. I've just got it slides and I got a pickleball bag. I'm like, I'm just going to the courts.
Is it a new location?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice though. Parkville.
Okay.
Nice part of Parkville. Bunch of new stuff going up there.
Okay.
And anyway, so we shot some videos up there. And at one point I went inside, I think to maybe change my shirt or refill my water or something. And we'd been there for hours shooting tons of short form content. Oh, the video you already talked about. We shot that video that night at Char Bar with the 5.0 senior women. And we'd had dinner there, and then we go back out shoot. So been there for a long time. And a girl pulls me aside and says, hey, how much longer are you guys going to be here? And I was like, oh, probably till like sunset or so. Like, is that okay? She's like, oh, it's fine. I think like your friend is really cute. And this is not Timon. This is Isaac.
Oh.
Timon was a separate instance.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, wow. All right.
So she's waiting until you guys are leaving, though, just in case.
Yeah, I guess, she didn't want to miss it. And so I was like, oh, well, you got time. Yeah, we're going to be here for like another hour or two. She's like, okay. And
did we approve this girl for Isaac?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she wasn't like anything scary. She seemed normal. She was nice. She was young.
Yep.
I don't know what Isaac's into. Sure. So I didn't tell Isaac or Scott or anything. And this girl came outside so many different times to check on us and stare that Isaac eventually was like, does it feel like that girl's staring at me a lot? I was like,
Oh, really?
man. I was like, yeah, she might be. You might be having a conversation later. So this girl keeps coming out, and I go in one other time to get something. And she's like, all right, I'm going to do it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to him, and I'm just going to say, hey, I think you're cute. Here's my number. I'm going to walk away. That's my plan. I'm like, great. Whatever you want to do. It's
She's
gonna
like
be awesome.
she's like talking to you about her.
Yeah, like, I don't know this girl. So she's so nervous about it. And Isaac, I think, has to go in. We're done shooting. And he goes in. I think the conversation happens. She gives him her number or whatever. And then he goes into the restroom after that. It was perfect timing. I am going towards the restroom. And this girl sees me. Only sees me at the time. And she goes, I did it. She is mid-sentence. And Isaac walks out of the bathroom literally between us. It was like a movie. It was like we staged this to like when she starts to say it, Isaac, you walk right in between us. So by the end of the sentence, she was telling it to Isaac. She's like, hey, I did it. And is looking at Isaac. And then she is so mortified. She was already so embarrassed to do all that. And then just screaming in excitement, I did it. And then just like bolts. I mean, leaves as quick as possible. It was so funny.
Did Isaac just die?
Yeah, we were dying laughing. And Scott's like, what's so funny? And I was like, dude, it was just so perfect.
Oh my gosh.
And, so it was really, really fun.
A bold move of her to give the number to Isaac.
She knew what she wanted.
I guess so.
It's Isaac.
So she was a waitress or whatever?
Yeah, waitress at Char Bar.
Okay.
And so haven't heard any updates.
Okay.
We give Isaac a hard time all the time about it. We're just like, hey, how we doing? But I think he texted her to like be nice. And but I don't know if anything happened from there, but
you never know.
You never know.
That's fun.
It was
Isaac's
great,
a great guy.
Yeah.
If you're looking, just come to Char Bar and give him your number.
And if you're a guy, we could use some roommates down there at the house.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's a great guy. But if you're a girl, he's also a great guy. Just don't live with him.
Clean. In more ways than one.
Funny.
Appropriate and in sanitation.
Yep.
Briley, better guy than Isaac.
Look out.
Yeah. Good guy too.
Timon?
Yeah, are you getting a little worried about that at all?
Yeah.
Like, is it one of those things where you're just like, well, I don't know, maybe in hindsight it's a little bit like you should have done this or whatever, but like, should you have just said, this is how much the rent is for the house? Get as many people as you want to live there?
No, that would feel too mean.
Yeah.
I mean,
in hindsight, I'm saying. Like back when it was 5 guys or whatever.
Sure, yeah, really put the pressure on, like, hey, yeah, it's up to you. So I don't know what I'll do. I'll maybe give him a couple months to try and find somebody. And obviously I'm trying to find someone and comes down to it and it's not making money. Maybe I'll just sell it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or put it on like Zillow for rent. I mean, there's other ways to get renters. I'll figure something out. But
yeah.
I told Timon I would tell him how to do the magic trick if he moved into the Olathe house. So.
Okay. I did see somebody comment like, I think that thing's set up or that's
yeah,
not,
like
that's
fake
not
calculator.
Real, it's not real magic. And I was like, oh, define real magic for me.
What
God's
do you think
magic.
Real magic is.
That's about it. You know, like real magic. I mean, that's not like
he didn't use wizardry to do that. It's a trick.
There's no way Harry Potter was there.
It's an illusion,
man. Okay, I alluded to it last episode. Neighbor Henry did call me the other day.
All right.
So while I was in Sherman, Texas, went to Planet Fitness. I still have my Planet Fitness membership.
Might as well.
And so I'm like, why not? So I'm working out a little bit. I'm on the treadmill, kind of just cooling down. And here's a phone call from Henry. And I almost screenshotted it and like posted it to the Facebook group because it was like 19 minutes in. And I was like, we're talking for so long while I'm on this treadmill. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
And I knew it. I was like, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this will force me to be on the treadmill.
Keep you walking.
Did. I walked for an hour.
Oh wow. That's how long he's on the phone? Or he called like a little
he called maybe like 30 minutes in or something. So we were
walk,
on the phone for a while. And so long story short, he's getting more and more into woodworking. And so was asking me questions about that. Talking about the different dramas between like, I've hooked him up with or given him suggestions for different guys around the area to get wood and stuff. And he told his neighbor about it. His neighbor's not really happy with the way that this guy did things. I don't know, Brad. I don't know. Ginger just says I shouldn't get involved, but I just think, and so I didn't get involved and it ended up being right, but I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to tell Ginger, you were right. And I was like,
and you're just walking like, yeah.
Genuinely the entire, like, I was like, I'll make this a little harder for myself, but then I found myself like panting as I'm talking to him. But I did write down a few different just out of context things. As he's talking to me, I'm like writing these on my phone. This is only funny. The quote itself is not funny. It's just funny that he is so exact when he talks to me about stuff. So like he's talking about how he got a new sander. He's like, I went festival. I'm never gonna go back for anything else. You know, Brad, I got one of those RTS 400s. And he just kind of pauses. I was like, cool.
Oh, okay.
You know the one I'm talking about? And I go, yes.
Yeah.
And then he, continues to explain it. Yeah, you know the one. It's one of the square ones, right, Brad? Because I'm trying to get into the little crevices and stuff. And those circular ones, they don't work like that. So I got the RTS 400 and that thing works. The dust extract, whatever, all these different things.
His wife has had enough. Like, call Brad and tell him about this. I'm tired of hearing about all this.
He did. He saw that my truck was in the driveway. So he's like, are you at your house? I'll come down. I was like, no, I'm actually in Texas. Oh, what part? Anyway, all these things. But he's telling me about how he built this credenza, is what he called it. I built a credenza for us under our TV, Brad. And, I mean, it's nice. I didn't do the doors, Brad. I thought about doing doors. Ginger said, don't worry about the doors.
I said, Ginger, you were right.
Yeah. I don't want to admit it to her, but she was right. But he was like talking about how these different connections and how all these different things, woodworking technicalities. But there's something in woodworking called a dado. Have you heard of that?
No.
Basically, it's like you cut a little bit. It's like a way to join things together. So you cut a little notch out of one piece of wood, a little notch out of the other, and then they book match together,
cool.
Kinda, more or less. And so he's like, so I did some dados to connect it, Brad. And,
dado entry.
You know, I used the Wood Whisperer's plans, Brad. You've heard of the Wood Whisperer? I was like, yeah, he's a YouTuber. And he's like, yeah, but then I made my own jig, based kind of off of, and then he just lists all these guys. And for whatever reason, it just cracked me up. He goes, Jonathan Katz Moses, DIY Montreal. And he goes, even Stumpy Nubs. And that's when I got out my phone. I was like, I'm writing even Stumpy Nubs down on here. You know, Brad, even Stumpy Nubs.
I took inspiration from even Glocky Swift, from Stumpy Nubs and Golly Molly.
So then he's like ranting about this lumber supplier in town that I've recommended for him and stuff. And he's like, and he has his son there, Brad. He's like, and he kind of like lowers his voice. He's like, I'm not sure he's really the brightest bulb. And I was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. He's a nice guy. He's like, oh, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I'm not saying he's not a nice guy. I'm just saying.
Got kind of a stumpy nub.
He's not really the brightest bulb, right, Brad? And then he's talking about like, I don't want to tell somebody else how to run their business. But I mean, those guys over there at Casey Hardwoods, he goes, what did he say? Those guys would blow him away standing still. And I'm just like,
hey, what do you respond? Like, yeah, I bet.
I just laughed at that one. I was like, yeah, man, I don't know what. And I almost asked him about his son who's doing all this MLB stuff, but I'm like, nope, not going to mess with that.
That's another 30 minutes.
Yeah. And then classic Henry, just like every other phone call, the last 5 seconds are so quick. All of a sudden he's like, all right, so we'll talk to you later. Boom. Like, all right, see you, Henry. Like, it's just like out of nowhere. He's
middle of the conversation. All right.
He's not really the brightest bulb. All right. Well, good talking to you, Brad. I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye. So that's been Neighbor Henry talk.
That's so funny. Brightest bulb.
He's not really the brightest bulb. The way he said it was just perfect, man. And the fact that his wife's name is Ginger just cracks me up.
Ginger, she's always right.
Ginger, I didn't want to admit it, but she's right. I made her a little stool for when she's getting ready, put in the closet to when she's putting on her clothes. I was like, cool, nice. And that's just out of scrap wood, Brad. That's not nice. It's like, yeah.
That's funny that he made his wife a step stool. That's really nice.
That was sweet. I mean, yeah.
$9 at Walmart, or I could make my own.
Hey, it's all about pride of creation, brother. Anyway, it was good to talk to him. I was like, Henry, it's nice to hear your voice, man.
Ginger.
I'm just glad that I didn't have anything pressing to do. That's what I don't like talking to.
Yeah, you're just walking. Easy.
Like, I left my garage door open while I'm working in the shop, and he doesn't recognize that I'm working in the shop.
Yeah.
But
that is a bummer.
Old Henry.
Oh, Henry and Ginger. That's
Ginger.
fun. I got out and played pickleball once this past couple weeks without being on camera. Isaac texted some of us. He was like, hey, you guys want to try and play today?
At Charbar.
Not Charbar, Meadowbrook Park.
Yep.
And he said, I got this guy in my DMs who's been wanting to play for a while. So I was like, oh, fun. And so trying to see who's available. So it's me, Isaac, brother-in-law Joe, Joe Pfeiffer.
Yep.
He comes, and then this guy that, DM'd Isaac on Instagram. So he had DM'd Isaac like, hey, I love your guys' content. I just moved to Kansas City. I'm always looking for like good competition. Like it's just tough to find like solid players. So I'd love to play with you guys. So we're like, oh, wow, that'd be great. Let's do it. And he specifically said he was like a 4.5. So it wasn't just like, I want good competition. It's like, this is the level I'm at. Like, all right, this will be perfect. We're all really excited.
Okay.
And we show up there and we're just being nice. Like, how long you moved here? How long you been playing pickleball? And he says, 3 weeks. Like, oh, brother.
Playing pickleball 3 weeks?
Playing pickleball 3 weeks.
Not moved here 3 weeks.
Yeah. And
But he's
so
a 4.5.
And looked, he played tennis. So, hey, maybe you are.
That does make a difference.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
3 weeks. Did he look athletic?
yeah, he did. Yeah, I believed in him.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna be a stud. And we get set up. It's like Joe and him on the other side, me and Isaac on a team. And if you know pickleball, like Joe is serving, and his partner, instead of being back with him, is up at the kitchen line. And
that's a bad sign.
it's a bad sign. So Joe is like, hey, I'm serving. He goes, what? And then we just made eye contact with Joe, and we all almost lost it. We're just like, oh no.
Oh, boy.
Oh no. He doesn't know where to stand.
Define serving.
What do you mean serving? And so we're just having to tell him. And so it was kind of a bummer of the next hour and a half. Isaac kept like trying to find little opportunities. Like, guys, I'm sorry. I believed him. I didn't know.
How much was it inexperience versus inadequacy?
Probably just inexperience. I mean, yeah, just only been playing 3 weeks. So I'm sure he will be great because he's a tennis player.
When we first played with Harrison, he's just such an athlete, but he just didn't know how to play pickleball yet.
Yeah.
But when he hit one right, it just freaking
A lot of power.
hummed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure this guy will be great. He just hasn't played enough. And so just a bummer of the next hour or two of just like, I don't know. Whoever's team he's on loses every game by 8 points. And there's not that much you could really do about it. Like,
yeah. You can hit it to the other person.
because you don't want to not hit it to him.
Right.
And then he doesn't get to play. And that's not fun for him. But then you do hit it to him and you lose the point. And so this goes on for a while. We're trying to get him we're like, hey, you want to try Friday paddle? He's using that. And afterwards, he makes a point. He says something like, so where do you guys get these paddles? We're like, oh, like our manufacturer. He's like, oh, like your guys's? We're like, yeah, these like Friday pickleball, these are our paddles. He's like, no way. You guys have your own paddles. So we didn't say anything. We were all thinking like, I thought he was like a big fan of us.
He DM'd Isaac on Friday pickle or
on his personal, but said he was a big fan. And then, so we're all texting out. So it was pretty funny. So the second we're like, all right, hey, nice to meet you, man. We'll have to do this again. See you. By the time I get in my car, Isaac has already texted us and just said, never again. He said, I'm so sorry.
It was that bad.
And so then the group chat gets going like, dude, it's all good. It happened. I mean, don't feel bad. No one could have known. And I was like, did anyone else catch? He didn't know we made paddles, but he said he was a big fan. Isaac, like, yeah, wait, that is interesting. And then he went and looked it up, and that guy doesn't follow Friday Pickleball on anything. It's like, what's going on? And then, Joe's like, Isaac, what does this mean? And Isaac just goes, I'm scared. Like, who is this guy?
Is he a fan of Isaac's woodworking?
I don't know.
A fan of...
How did he get here?
Did he seem to know you at all?
No.
I was going to say maybe he met Isaac at the merch table or something like.
Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't follow me. Doesn't follow Friday. We don't know who this guy is. We can't figure out like how he got there.
Did you look him up on yours? So I wonder if he sent the same DM.
No. We had no correspondence. He doesn't follow me. Nothing. So kind of an interesting little thing. Like, wait, who was that guy? Who is he? It kind of creeps you out afterwards. Like,
I'm a big fan. He said, I'm a big fan.
Of like pickleball stuff. I don't know the exact DM Isaac got, but he was under the impression he loved our Friday pickleball content. And he didn't know about our paddles. And didn't follow any of the accounts.
Where's he from originally?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But
I don't know why that makes a difference. I'm just trying to like piece together something.
It was a really, really funny group chat experience. Isaac's like, all of a sudden, I am pretty scared. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he wants. I don't know who we just played with.
At least you met him in a public space. You know?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. 'Cause I'm proud to be an American. That was terrible. Let me start.
She's a grand old flag. She's a high flying flag.
That was good.
Thanks. Your turn.
Born in the USA. I was born in the USA.
I gotta close my eyes. America.
Sweet America. Meat delivered.
God don't shed His grace.
You know, God don't shed His grace on me. He crowned our good.
God done gone and gave you American meat.
Hey, we're sponsored by Good Ranchers.
That's what we're trying to say.
Mom! Good Ranchers is back.
They are back. They're so back.
They're so back,
And
dude.
they got a lot of offers.
You know who else is back to back World War champs? America!
Grand old flag, baby.
Yeah.
Good Ranchers is back with a great offer. Like always, if you use our promo code GRKC, here's what it's going to get you. It's going to get you whatever subscription that you picked out, and that you know, maybe a chicken box, maybe a steak box, maybe
You can get both.
seafood box. Get whatever you want.
Cattleman.
Use our promo code. 1, you're going to get $100 off that subscription, which is pretty amazing. 2, you're going to get free smoked brats for a year.
Whoa.
And then 3, you're going to get free 2-day shipping. And everything that you're getting is 100% American through and through, from start to finish. No antibiotics, no added hormones, just local farmers being supported by Good Ranchers. It's the kind of company you want to celebrate, especially when she's a grand old flag. She's a high flying flag.
Come on. Our nation is amazing. We love America. And these Good Ranchers are supporting our nation's heroes. They're supporting the farmers, the ranchers, the veterans even, who fight for our freedom. We obviously are both very close to farmers and understand the hard work they're putting in, day out. And we're so proud to be sponsored by Good Ranchers, who is also supportive of them.
Yep. Get your American meat delivered from goodranchers.com using our promo code GRKC. Free smoked brats for a year. $100 off your subscription. Free 2-day shipping. Don't delay. Act today.
America!
Back to the episode.
What would you give me some? Not me, because I'm super good at pickleball, but like somebody who's playing 3 weeks. Give them some like things you've learned that you like. If you give a bullet point 4 or 5 little piece list of like, here are the things that are common mistakes in pickleball. Don't do those.
What I always tell people, my mindset: any game with a net, get it over. Make them make the mistake.
Yeah,
I think volleyball, badminton, probably pickleball. Yeah, get it over and make them make the mistake. I'm big on that. Pretty much any level.
Did you notice he was not doing, like he was trying to win too many, or?
Yeah, just a lot of like, he is the one making the unforced error.
Yep.
Which is like, if you just can, even if it's lob straight to him, at least we have a chance.
Yeah.
It's like shooting a basketball. You'd rather miss long than short. You miss short, it has 0 chance of going in. You miss a little long, you give yourself a chance.
Yeah.
Strike out looking. Didn't you give yourself a chance?
Yep.
Play the odds. So that's big. Positioning is a big thing, but that's just, the more you play it, the more you know where to stand.
Sorry for interrupting. You did a first time pickleball video or something recently, and you definitely referenced Bethke's. You stay in the front, I'll stay in the back.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I need to send that to him because
I'll get the short ones, you get the long ones.
that was his whole thing. Was like, I was like, no one does that. Bethke.
It doesn't work.
And a classic Bethke, like not like, oh really? It was like, no, dude, you don't understand. That's how we do it. You know how we do it.
No, me and my buddy Greg.
This is how we do it. Oh, he's scared of us. And then they like win 1 point like that. He's like, see, he doesn't know. He's not ready for this. See, he doesn't know.
The front back combo.
Yeah, so positioning's a good one.
Yeah, or just knowing when to go to the net, when to stay back, you know, where to put your paddle, you know, ready position.
Sure,
just like
yeah.
there's a bunch of stuff that just will come with time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always my biggest piece of advice. Like, I don't want to correct your technique. No one likes that. But just the overarching strategy, just get it back.
It is a good word because I still don't do that. Like, I still forget that. And the times we win are the times where like I just don't mess up.
Yep.
That's all it is. That's all you're trying to do is not mess up.
Yep. And I think I'm not an overwhelmingly strong guy anyway. So most of my game in any sport, I'm a finesse over power guy anyway. So I'm like, yeah, let's definitely just like,
Totally.
you know, wait him out.
And that was definitely like when we first played, you used to always, that's how I got good at like people are always like, don't hit it hard to Big Daddy.
Don't speed
That's
it
one
up.
of the reasons why is because that was like your whole thing was like, not whole thing, but that was like a huge tendency of yours, was just smack it as hard as you can at Brad. And I got good at, like, that was my luff him up kind of thing. It was like, I would just hit it back really lightly. And when you're swinging so hard, your momentum is not then easily like running towards the net after you know. And so it's
Young
so
Jake.
tempting to do that.
I had so much to learn. Yeah.
You know, it's so much easier.
Because it's a wiffle ball. Like, I can hit this as hard as I can and it still stays in.
Right.
Awesome. Let's do that every time.
Right.
Pretty fun. Can't do this in tennis.
Yeah.
Speaking of advice, we have a new segment.
Yeah, unsolicited advice. So this is for you guys, the ghosties. Don't say we never gave you any advice.
Hey, get a pen and paper. Hope you're ready to learn.
Yeah, the wisdom of two sage 33, 32.
Mine's mainly about hernias.
So if you have a hernia, call a doctor. That's advice number one. Yeah, I don't know what initially inspired this, but I just had the idea of unsolicited advice. So let's just go back and forth.
Just random. It could be about anything.
Yep,
Great.
anything and everything. So first unsolicited advice from Big Daddy: never pay for a piano. Never pay for a piano. People are constantly willing to get rid of them. I've noticed this more and more over my life.
Because they're a hassle to move.
They're a huge hassle to move. All you gotta do is be willing to move it, and you, even if it's listed for $200, just say, "I will pick that up today for free and get it out of your house." Never pay for a piano. Advice number
That's
one.
really funny.
Unsolicited. But if you're thinking out there like, I need a piano, do not pay for it.
Don't bring your checkbook.
Also, not that terrible to move if you have a few strong people.
Okay.
It's no fun, but it's not that bad
It can be done.
for like an upright. And I'm not talking like a grand piano. No, thank you. But
It can be done. Unsolicited advice. Buy refurbished electronics.
okay,
Good way to save a good chunk of change sometimes.
good word.
You save $200 on a refurbished phone, $100 on a refurbished iPad.
Yep.
They're great.
You forget that they're refurbished almost immediately too.
Buy refurbished.
A lot of them are even like, you can even like find the level of how refurbished you want.
Yeah.
So you can be like, this one has 0 visible scratches on it.
Yeah. Or even like, sometimes it's like manufacturer guaranteed refurbished. Like Apple themselves refurbished it. I trust that.
Yep.
I like that.
I think I did refurb at one point. Maybe an iPad. I don't know. Good. Buy refurbished. My next one, unsolicited advice from Big Daddy: cancel your free trial immediately.
I'm big on setting the reminder immediately.
But I've learned every once in a while you forget, and always you cancel it and they're like, all right, you have the next 30 days.
It's true.
I've never witnessed once where they're like, okay, it's canceled. You can't use it anymore.
Yeah. You've got the rest of the billing period.
And I don't think they advertise that, but I'm learning. Cancel your free trial immediately. You'll be just fine.
It's a good word. I've got take more pictures.
Ooh,
You're never like, oh, I took too many memories.
I agree.
I have too much to look back on later in life.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be too thankful 10 years from now.
Catherine, are you listening to this?
You're never going to be mad that you took too many pictures.
If I die tomorrow, the only pictures that are going to be at my funeral are from you, Jake. Like, I have so many pictures of Catherine and the kids, and it's going to be like, Brad wasn't around, apparently. Apparently Brad just was kind of an absent dad because there's 4 pictures of him.
I don't know if it's because I've just been content creating for years, but when I'm like away for a weekend or I'm, without Rachel, like I am it's like the Facebook tag you get in a group, visual storyteller. That's me. That's like the label I get as a human.
Yeah.
I am texting her pictures and videos constantly of like what I'm doing, what Tom's wearing,
Oh,
what
yeah.
this hotel looks like, what the stage is. I just
dude.
It's second nature. I don't know why you would want to text your wife anything other than in pictures and videos. That's all I do.
Just you wait 7 months when you guys have a kid, you're going to freaking go
Second
nuts.
cell phone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think there's one in every marriage. There's one person that takes pictures.
There's
every
like
marriage.
a scrapbooker,
There's never been 2.
documentarian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Last one for me. Get pepper jack cheese on your Chick-fil-A spicy sandwich.
Oh, that's good.
No one talks about, and I'm talking, this is unsolicited advice. This is specifically the spicy sandwich, not the spicy deluxe. People will often, the employees will ask, oh, you want the spicy deluxe? No. Because here's what's different about it.
What's Kevin's band name? Not
Not
Scrantonicity.
Scrantonicity too. Because here's the spicy deluxe. If you guys don't know Chick-fil-A very well, comes in a box. Okay.
Like a
one of
little
those-
cardboard.
One of those cardboard boxes. spicy chicken comes in the bag, and that bag is conducting heat.
It's steamy in there.
I don't know if that's right, hernia guy. You can tell me exactly what the
it's
science is there.
herniating heat.
But there's something there that makes the heat way better than that box, because what they do is they special, make your pepper jack cheese sandwich, but they just throw a raw piece of pepper jack cheese on there. They're not cooking it.
It's not herniating.
If you have it in the bag for 3 to 5 minutes, that pepper jack cheese will melt onto the spicy chicken sandwich and be a nirvana like you've never experienced before.
Perfect. You eat your fries while the pepper jack cooks.
100%. Or you're driving. Okay, great. I'm home. Pepper jack's in there. Pepper jack's ready for me.
Pepper jack's home.
Whereas that box, I can't emphasize enough. If you come back to me and you say, you take a picture of your spicy chicken deluxe and you're like, it wasn't that good, I will yell at you. I will all caps back to you, you fool. That's not what I said.
I'm going to put you in timeout. You can't listen to the podcast for a week if you do that.
Maybe 2.
All right. Keep
but
that
you can
up.
support our sponsors still because we need that. Anyway, there's a difference, and I'm trying to be very specific about unsolicited advice, pepper jack cheese on the spicy chicken sandwich. Because if you're getting spicy, that means you already like a little bit of extra flavor in there. Pepper jack cheese takes it to another level.
I'm sure you noticed since you've been back, the walls of the new Chick-fil-A are up.
No?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Probably a week ago, they put up the sign, Chick-fil-A coming soon. And then just a few days ago, they got walls of like the framings up. So it's getting exciting.
That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so close.
It's pretty cool, like how many awesome places have come since we've moved into this house.
Yeah. Raising
Raising Cane's, Andy's, Chick-fil-A, Hawaiian Bros, McLean's, like all those spots.
Firehouse Subs.
Nah, it's been there. But I love some Firehouse Subs. Don't knock Firehouse. All right, that's all unsolicited advice I got.
Okay. I put buy things in bulk, like things you don't even need at the time in bulk. But like, I love buying a 5-pack of deodorant off Amazon.
Good word.
I'm always so glad when I'm like, run out of deodorant. Oh my gosh, but I have extra already ready to go. Buy 2. Next time you have to buy a toothbrush, buy 2 of them.
Okay.
Then you lose a toothbrush. Oh, how good does it feel to know I've already got a backup ready to go?
Oh, brother.
Buy 2 things of toothpaste. Just like little stuff like this with no shelf life. Just buy an extra one.
Yep.
You'll be so thankful you did later.
As long as they're things you know you're going to use.
Yeah, toilet paper, paper towels.
Yes.
Stuff like that. You will use it.
We got a whole closet full of that stuff, and it's nice. Like sometimes I'm like, dang, we don't have any more QP goat soap. Catherine's like, yes, we do.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's
I
amazing.
love just having a drawer full of just 11 toothpaste right now. I know that I'm good, and
the Topeka toothpaste is low on the totem pole.
It is in there. Just like there's going to be times where you're running around and you're packing for a vacation, you can't find something, or oh my gosh, I forgot we ran out of it. Of course we did. No problem.
Yep.
Like extra deodorant here. Next one, I put live, laugh, love.
Okay. Live, laugh, love?
Yeah. One after that, I put...
Wait, I had one quick unsolicited advice for the thing that you said about deodorant. When your deodorant's about, we'll call it 20% left, throw it in your travel kit. Throw it in your DOP kit. Throw it in your gym bag.
Okay.
Because you're not using that thing that often. So it's just nice.
It's nice to have a courtesy deodorant if you're in an emergency situation.
Courtesy deodorant, and or you're not having to then schlep deodorant back and forth. You got a home deodorant, travel deodorant.
I can't believe I didn't think of this. I'm glad you mentioned that. Recently, I've had deodorant in different parts of the house. It's changed my life. I've got deodorant in my back bathroom. I've got deodorant in my room where I get dressed. And sometimes I have deodorant out in the living room. It's awesome.
Love it.
It happened kind of accidentally, just like I took a while to unpack.
Yeah.
But having usable deodorant in 3 different spots of your home, and I have a tiny house.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Really?
Really, really like it.
Are you applying more than once a day?
Gotta.
Really?
Sleep with a woman.
Sleep with a woman.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a big deodorant before bed guy.
Did it last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live, laugh, love. Next, I put too much communication is better than not enough communication.
Absolutely.
If you're wondering, they probably already know this. Should I email? Go ahead and just communicate.
You'll be kicking yourself if you're like, dang, why didn't I just send that final thing? Like,
why didn't I clarify?
I assume they understood.
Yep.
When you assume, you don't communicate very well with you and me.
You make a comm out of you and I,
Yep.
Kate.
Kate.
And then last thing, don't start a business that involves a generator. I just wouldn't recommend it. It's just not worth it.
Generators are overrated.
I just go get I just do anything.
Yeah, they have these things called walls that you can like start a business in, brick and mortar. So
Stores are good.
Yep.
Yeah, just if you can avoid that, unsolicited advice.
the generator, you're going to be a generator expert. Like people are going to start calling you for generator repair by the
Call
end of
me,
this.
yeah. Call me Jenny.
How much have you learned? Like, do you feel like you know so much about generators now, or is it still like you're asking other people to help and they're just doing it? You know what I mean?
I've become much more of a well-rounded person when it comes to all these handy things. It's like different hose hookups. I've learned that most garden hoses are they're either 5/8 inch or 3/4 inch, but no matter what the spigot, the like screw on is 3/4. That's pretty universal.
Yeah.
Learned that recently.
Yep.
I've learned about gray water. I've learned about
What's that?
that is it's common in like RVs and stuff. Basically, your tank of like your wastewater.
Okay.
Like I don't have a toilet on the food truck, so maybe that's probably separate. That's sewage. But like gray water is like, okay, we rinsed our hands off. That water's got to go somewhere.
I see.
It goes in your gray water tank.
Okay.
A lot of people are particular, like you can't just dump that anywhere.
Okay. Where do you dump it?
We will see.
Okay.
We will see. Someone working on.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to overwhelm you with.
What else have I learned? Just learning about the whole buying and selling used car business and titles and liens, LIEN, lien holders, and
All of a sudden, shoulder lean. Yeah.
shoulder lien holder. Just well-rounded in all that type of just work that I never ever got around to.
It's fun to like learn. I mean, I'm just trying to spin everything positive here, but it's fun to learn those things because like then the next time that you have something you might have something in the future that's a little more complicated than what you're doing right now. But since you have prior knowledge that kind of can connect some of the dots, then all of a sudden it's like, well, I can be a little bit like, logical in my thinking, critically think about this and understand what I need to do here. Does that make sense? Like,
I think I'm being empowered to like, I don't need to, I can do more than I think I can.
I think that's how I felt about woodworking, because woodworking then is translated to like, some cord is dangling. And it's like, well, I don't deal with dangling cords very often, but I can be smart enough to figure this out now. Whereas before I'd just be like, I don't know, I'll just YouTube it real quick.
Somebody else can figure it. Yeah.
Just get more independent thinking and stuff. So I'm excited for that for you.
Yeah, there is plenty of reframing going on. There's plenty of this is good.
You are a positive person. You married a very positive person. Have you had a moment yet where you're like, this just sucks?
Yesterday, dude.
Really?
Yesterday was there. Yeah, there's been so many days where it's like, man, why doesn't it go good? Why doesn't anything work the way I want it to? And yesterday was a tough day, but just trying to remind myself, hey, this is a long-term play. I don't need to sell Bondi Bulls to pay my mortgage. I don't have kids. No one's in the hospital. Everyone in my life is healthy and great. Like there are so many things to be thankful for. So just keep zooming out, and try not to get bogged down by the day-to-day disappointments.
Bro, I was talking to TJ about this the other day. He's funny. I mean, the economy in general right now is struggling. And so I think their business, Walk in Love, check them out, buy some merch from them because they're not getting as many sales as they used to, whatever. But my friend Joel Trainer, shout out Joel, posted on Father's Day all these like 3 or 4 pictures of his kids and just said like, I am filthy rich in the things that matter. And like, kind of like what you're saying. Like, no one's in the hospital, like whatever. I am blessed. My marriage is healthy and strong. That's how I feel. I mean, whatever. We have ups and downs and everything we're working on, but we're filthy rich in the things that matter. And reframing those things of like, okay, we don't have to worry so much about. I got to go to South Dakota, North Dakota to like do jokes.
Comedy.
That's really fun. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're filthy rich in the things that matter. I loved that line. Like it's really resonated with me recently of like, like life is crazy. And sometimes I get frustrated with the kids or whatever. I worry about financial XYZ, accountants sending us tax form stuff. Who cares? We're filthy rich in the things that matter. So
that's a great word. That's
unsolicited advice number 4.
Yeah, there you go. That's really good. That's what I've been trying to remind myself of. And Rachel's great. My parents are great. I mean, that's like tomorrow, for instance. So I've been scheduling. I have employee training tomorrow. Training all my Bondi employees tomorrow.
Oh, you've hired?
Yes.
Okay.
So, however, just like I am getting all my frozen and fresh fruit delivered tomorrow. Also, Correct Opinions also is doing like a pop-up, not an actual show, but Trey's out of town next week. So we have to do a show or we have to do a recording tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
While that's happening, all my fresh fruit is being delivered to where I thought the truck was going to be parked. It is now no longer allowed to park there. So it's getting delivered to a parking lot where nothing exists. So I'm going to have to send Rachel to go pick up.
I'll help you.
Oh, well, thanks.
I got a truck. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just there's so many things at all
Yeah,
times
yeah,
that are stressing me out, and it's logical, just problem solving, and
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
all of it's out of my control. It's like I'm a good guy, and I've done this the right way. Why is no one cooperating? Why do I have to deal with this?
And
but
who
it's
knows
like, you know
when
what?
that delivery is going to come?
Yeah.
Or, whatever.
But in the end, hey, I have a great family.
Filthy
I have
rich.
a great wife. I got great neighbors. I have so many things that are going great.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Filthy rich and things that matter.
Such a good word.
Let's hear from North Dakota, South Dakota. I want to hear how it went.
Okay, so I'd been to Fargo once before. If you remember, I did that church gig like 2 years ago.
Right. Was it in the cold though?
It was in February.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be back in summer. And I was like, you know what? I even texted Rachel, of course, a picture. I was like, you would like downtown Fargo. It's pretty cute, pretty fun. That was a bit of reframing as well, because when I got to Sioux Falls, I was like, oh, wow. Okay, Fargo was not great. Sioux Falls felt like Tokyo. Sioux Falls was awesome.
Sioux Falls is nice.
I didn't realize how big it is. I mean, it might be twice the size of Fargo.
Really?
Sioux Falls was really cool, really pretty, really great.
Yeah.
And nothing against Fargo. I'm kind of just joking around. But yeah, both cities were great. We hung out with the You Betcha guy.
Right. I want to hear about it.
He was great. Really nice guy. Really has a northern accent. I thought maybe he plays that up on camera. But no, really like...
He's what you see is what you get.
Really northern accent. Yeah, we were looking at your guys' post and, like whatever.
The
just talk
posts
that
are
way.
great. I don't even know how to impersonate that.
Yeah, he was really awesome and brought his crew and trained him shot during the day. I was working on stuff, but I got to hang out with him afterwards. And
what's he like?
He's a very friendly guy. He's very easygoing. He's got a good crew of friends. He's quite the business guy as well. Like he has a 20,000 square foot warehouse where he does a lot of drop shipping and merch and just like e-commerce businesses that some of them aren't even associated with him. You wouldn't even know you're buying a hat from.
Oh, really?
You betcha. It's like private labeled. Like,
so you think he did that before or after he like did this video?
I think
stuff?
after. I'm guessing he like started selling his own merch and then kind of learned the industry. And
because did you guys talk like ins and outs of YouTube? And because I mean he hasn't posted very much at all recently. Right.
Yeah. We didn't talk too much about content creation. We talked a lot of business because he is trying to get into pickleball.
Okay.
He's trying to make pickle balls.
Okay.
So I was like, dude, this is so random. I make paddles. And so we talked about that a lot and talked about podcasting a little bit and different stuff. But no, he's a really, really nice guy. When I've hung out with someone like a John Christ, that's a guy who's like a comedian. I mean, he's constantly cracking jokes. Very funny guy. A guy you're like, oh, obviously he's a comedian. Whereas Miles is probably a guy more like Trey or someone, just like a very normal, but more like subdued guy. Like, oh, I wouldn't have thought you do like comedy online.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like a normal, good old boy.
Cool.
I would say. Yeah.
I've always thought he was awesome. Like I mean, seemingly like funny. He's naturally funny. He's kind of like Timon's friend Zach, where it's just like you could say anything that's even somewhat comedic, and it's pretty good. Like, so.
And I think a lot of his on-camera characters are not far away from who he is. I think he likes Bush Light and he likes dive bars and likes finger foods and, just like that's who he is. So.
Right. That's the best content is made when you just do what is real for you.
Yeah, it was a good time. The shows, what did I write down about the shows? Oh yeah, I had performed in like 7 weeks. I was pretty nervous for that first Fargo show.
Really?
So I was like, I think, I should say pretty nervous about the memorization aspect. Like, how well do I have this down? Mm-hmm. But that Fargo crowd, it was a Thursday crowd. There was no DJ before me. There was no opener before me. I'm the first person they see, and they were electric from start to finish. One of the best crowds we've ever had.
Nice.
Fargo on a Thursday. So they made me feel amazing. So yeah, I'd been doing 20-minute sets for the last several months of the tour. This is a 30-minute set with a 7-week break built in. And so I was like, man, I hope I can fill this time. And I went overtime because the Fargo crowd was so great, and I was riffing and making Fargo jokes and had a really, really good time. Talked about my 2 years ago, the last time I went to Fargo, and
I was going to say, what are Fargo jokes?
Well, basically, yeah, I was kind of like exaggerating a little bit. It was like, I've been here 2 years ago, and I asked to get a tour of Fargo, and didn't last long, jokes like that. He took me to Shields, didn't go in it. We just kind of looked at the outside of it, and I was like, is this where it started? No, it's just...
No, Nebraska.
You see it, though, right? Not bad. I was like, so we did that. We watched Carson Wentz highlights, and so
nice.
Did some Carson Wentz jokes. It's like, he's on the Chiefs now, so he is... he's done playing. He had a good run. But that's it for him.
He'll win a few Super Bowls. But,
his signing bonus was getting to be friends with Taylor Swift, so I get it.
That's good.
Other stuff like that.
Did Miles go to the show?
Yes, he was there.
Cool.
It was fun. Hung out with him a little before and quite a bit after.
Cool.
And then, if you remember, I think I might have said I got hit up to do a private gig at Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They said the guy was coming to kind of like test the waters a little bit. So Fargo was my tryout. I'd say the tryout went amazing. My rehearsal went amazing. Sioux Falls show was good too.
Wait, he came to the Fargo show for the...
Sorry, he came to the Sioux Falls show to see if he wanted to hire me for the eventual private gig in Sioux Falls. A couple other things I wrote down. I was doing crowd work. Oh, one of them, I saw the Facebook post later. The woman I did 5 minutes of crowd work with was a ghostie. I was like, you're in this group? Hannah, oh my gosh, or whatever her name was. Anna, something like that.
Yeah.
So that was fun. That doesn't happen very often. There was someone else I did crowd work with in, I believe, Fargo. And she said she was from Aberdeen. I was like, oh, what are they known for? And they said, it's a storybook town. And I said, I doubt it. I was just kind of poking fun of like, Aberdeen, North Dakota is known for being a storybook town.
Aberdeen, okay.
I really doubt it looks like a storybook. I was like, I'm going to go there. And if it doesn't look like the Wizard of Oz, I'm going to be disappointed. And then the crowd made a very interesting like sound. It just sometimes when you're performing, you could tell you said something.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, what did I say? And so I go, what is that? What are you guys laughing at? And she was like, it's themed after the Wizard of Oz. I was like, what?
No way.
What are the odds of that? I could have said anything. So like Aberdeen, North Dakota has like
way.
Wizard of Oz land.
I'm looking this up.
And just out of nowhere, I pulled that. I was like, yeah, it's storybook town.
Was it South Dakota?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe they came from South Dakota. It's called Aberdeen though, I believe. And yeah, their town is like themed after the Wizard of Oz or part of it or something. I just couldn't believe that. I was like, man, I wish we were filming tonight. That's insane that I said that.
You're like, yeah, sure.
Well, you got a Yellow Brick Road? Like, yeah,
actually.
4 miles.
Yeah, storybook land.
Storybook land.
At Storybook Land, families enjoy a world of imagination inspired by familiar nursery rhymes such as Humpty Dumpty, Hickory Dickory Dock, and then there's the Land of Oz. So there's 2 different places.
Oh, okay.
And then there's Land of Oz located within Storybook Land. Excuse me, sorry for not reading this.
Epcot.
Portrays the well-known characters and settings of the wonderful Wizard of Oz, written by L. Frank Baum. Dorothy's house features a gift shop and offers a simulated tornado experience with special lighting and sound effects. You can stroll down the Yellow Brick Road, visit Dorothy's farmstead in Munchkin Land, take a ride on the 30-horse Allen Herschel carousel, or enjoy the Wizard's balloon ride. That's amazing.
That's pretty crazy.
What other examples could you say like similar to that? Like you're from New York, you hear that's a bad tragedy? Well, until you've had 2 huge buildings fall down, don't talk to me. People rumbling like, what?
All right. You came all the way from New Orleans? Why didn't you come to the New Orleans show? What, a little storm, a little rain?
Yeah,
kept
right.
you from what?
Until you've had to sleep in a football stadium, don't talk to me. Yeah,
the odds of that were insane. Last thing I wrote down from that weekend is Rachel got a DM and just screenshot it, passed it along to me. This is from Bethany. She has 1 follower, 0 posts. This is the DM to Rachel.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
Hi, Trey. Good start.
To Rachel.
Yeah.
Not to you.
Not even to me. This is to Rachel. Hi, Trey. I've been a follower of yours for years. Before you were married even.
Huge fan. 4.5 fan.
I messaged you earlier today, period. I'm traveling through Fargo, ND. Today we tried to attend your show. I am a single mom, and my toddler and I couldn't buy $65 tickets, even though we arrived late and there was only 10 minutes left of your show. I asked if my child and I could sit in the back. These 3 ladies said they work for you, and we were not allowed to even sit in the back for the last 10 minutes of your show. I asked if we could buy a ticket, and they said no. I am extremely disappointed. Thanks, Bethany.
Oh, sorry, Beth.
What is Rachel supposed to do with that?
Did she respond? She say, hey, Beth, it's me, Trey.
Hey, Chloe. It's me, Rachel. It's Trey, sorry. I was like, sorry you're getting bothered with that. And I was
did she send you the same thing?
Yeah. Then I looked at my DMs. She had copied and pasted, said to me, hey, Trey. And I was like, Trey, have you heard about this? He's like, oh, yeah. I've been getting emails, DMs, every account, everything. She has hit me up. And
really?
He's like, I'm sorry. Like, do you think I'm on stage being like, don't let her in?
Not her.
Keep the single mom out. She's
yeah.
Like, I don't employ these people, the ushers. I wish you could have come too. I'm not in charge of the Fargo security.
I mean, if anything, she did him a favor, saving her $65
for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's not that good.
Yeah, it's funny that she didn't like, she gets rejected. She thinks, you know what, that was probably good. There's like 10 minutes left. She's like, I'm more mad now.
Yeah,
I wish I could have spent that money.
that's too bad.
And yeah, DMing Rachel's wild.
How did you do you have, well, I guess maybe you like have posted about her on your store, like on your Instagram, but like, have you tagged her in your profile? Like how far did she have to dig to find Rachel's contact?
Probably when we got engaged, that photo.
Yeah.
So
She thought this'll get there,
and this is how I'll get a refund. Well, I guess I didn't spend any money, so I can't get a refund.
but I need something instead.
I just want you to,
Give me your phone. I'll respond to her.
I'll talk to Beth.
Stir it up now.
Hey, just now seeing this, we are coming back to Fargo and would love to offer you
Yeah.
10 minutes worth. Well, I'll do the last 10 minutes. It's mainly callbacks. So it's not going to make much sense.
That is something to behold.
Yeah. Kind of
People are
funny.
fun. Does he have many like issues with people like that very often?
I think so. I think I'm somewhat guessing, but I'm sure if he does a big venue, there's 2,000 people there. I'm sure 5 are upset about something. And
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something he handles or his assistant does. I don't know who deals with it, but has the benefits of not being the headliner.
How many do you think he listens or gosh, I'll say listens. Reads most of his DMs? Because I wonder how many he gets.
Yeah, I think if you, life unsolicited advice, if you want to DM a celebrity, make sure they don't have a story up, because that's when you get a flood of DMs. That's when it gets hard to like see everything. If you post something that people are replying to, but if you're like radio silent, very easy to see those DMs.
That's a good word.
Yeah,
Because you get 10
yeah.
versus 1,000.
But no, if Trey makes a really compelling or really interesting Instagram story, there's no way you can see all of them.
Right. Few quick random thoughts for you.
Great.
Should I be proud of the fact that I've only had one pair of AirPods? Because I am proud of that.
Oh yeah, never lost them and never upgraded.
More about lost than upgraded that
Yeah.
I'm proud of. Because there's been times where we've had some scares.
close?
There's been like, I don't know. I haven't seen them in like 4 days. There was one time Hattie found one of them in our lawn. Do you remember that?
Wow.
Maybe both of them. I don't know how that even happened. But like I put my AirPods on my bedside table last night. I was going to bed. I was like, that's pretty amazing. Those things
Still
are
with me.
small, and yeah, they're even the case is small. Like those things could get lost easily.
That is impressive. I don't lose things often, and I'm on my second Apple Watch in a year and a half, and I can't find the one I currently have. So
Oh, really?
good for you.
How'd you lose the other one?
I left it in an Uber after playing padel in Australia.
That's right.
Yep.
Bummer.
And now our house, you saw our house. It's full of food truck supplies. We got 200 pounds of granola and peanut butter and honey and all that stuff. The watch is somewhere and all that.
You basically explode the food truck into your living room.
It's in our
which is
living room.
a pretty fun scene to see.
Yeah,
honestly.
we don't have kids. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You'll be fine. Anyway, just had that random thought. I don't know how many other people are losing them or buying new ones, but I just personally like maybe that says something more about me and my penchants. Penchants? Is that a word?
I don't know.
If you have my penchant. Well, I'm gonna look it up. Penchant. A strong or habitual liking to something
Sure.
or tendency to do something.
Yeah.
I have a penchant for losing things.
Correct.
Kind of. Enough to where I'm proud of this. You know?
You did it.
Because it's small. Like a phone, you use it all the time. AirPods, I might not use for days on end.
Easy to lose.
Easy to lose. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I watched The Truman Show for the first time this week.
How was it?
You seen it?
No.
You would love it, dude.
Jim Carrey.
You would love it.
Okay. I should watch it.
It's a little bit of a thinker, and that's why you would love it.
Fun.
Do you know what it's about?
Yeah. He's like, a little bit.
Enough. I kind of had like the main idea is like everyone's watching him.
Part of
on
an
a TV show.
experiment show kind of thing.
Yeah. It was cool.
I don't know why I haven't seen it.
I don't know if it's truly filmed in Seaside, or if Seaside was like modeled after the Truman Show, but like I think that was the inspiration for Catherine and her mom to watch it, is because we were at Cinnamon Shore, which looked like Seaside.
Fun.
So this utopian society, basically.
What platform is it on?
She rented it on Amazon Prime, but I got Plex.
Hey.
I'll give it to you. Anyway, I thought you'd seen it, so I thought we were gonna talk about it.
I'm sorry. I'm sure I would love it.
I really think you would. Like, you think it was an above average movie.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a thinker. It's like, ooh, are we all in the Truman Show?
That's a camera. It's a prank video.
Dad? Yeah. And it was pretty ahead of it. I mean, I don't know when it came out, but it's pretty fun to think about like how crazy of an idea it would have been back then. Because it's like there's some cameras everywhere basically in this society. So
it's a modern Mr. Beast video. 400 cameras.
Bo Bobby.
Big old bags of beans.
Single origin, new batch, small batch, best blend. Main Street, I think you're my
Bo Bobby.
I was going to say brew best blend.
You're my brew best blend.
Oh, man. Just, there's nothing like waking up to Good Ranchers in the morning. There's nothing like having a little Good Ranchers pick me. I'm just kidding. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, Brad said it funny. That was really funny. You meant Main Street Roasters. Holy cow. I thought we had my dad on the phone for a second. Wow. There's nothing like starting your day with Main Street Roasters. You can have it at any point in your day.
Yes.
You know, before you go to bed. Hey, I don't know how you do it. Right before a nap, life hack.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wake up rejuvenated. However you want to do it. Get your Bobs, your big old bag of beans from MainStreetRoasters.com. GRKC is your 10% off code.
Yeah.
And we'd love if you guys would consider supporting them.
Big. We're talking big bag of beans.
It's a capital B in Bobs.
They're no, I mean, just get them, please. MainStreetRoasters.com. It's GRKC is the promo code, 10% off once again. Oh, man.
That was so funny. I'm going to be replaying that in my head for a while. Main Street Roasters, go give them a look-see. MainStreetRoasters.com.
I love you guys. Yeah. Oh, also, speaking of Mr. Beast, kind of, been listening to a few How I Built This episodes. Which ones?
That's so random. I haven't listened to that in 5 years, and I started listening to it this week.
Never have I ever listened to it till yesterday. And I listened to 3 on the way home driving.
Guy Raz, getting on my nerves a little bit.
He's a little annoying.
Yeah.
I'm not listening for Guy. I'm listening for the interviews.
Yeah. I listened to about half of the Dutch Bros one.
Okay.
And then Calvin Beck told me to listen to the Kona Ice one. So I'm
Okay.
listening to that one right now.
Oh, because you're listening more for the Bondi Bowl. That's
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I listened to Dude Perfect,
Cool.
Mark Rober,
Oh, I've listened. Yep.
and Rhett and Link.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Link. Christian guys at one point.
Bummed me out, dude.
Yeah.
It truly, like, I was like so pumped as I was listening to them. I was like, this is me and Jake. Holy cow. Like, this is crazy how similar this is. And then they're like, we don't consider ourselves Christians anymore. I was like, and that made me then go back to Dude Perfect and be like, that's why I think I love them so much.
They're studs.
You know, that next level of appreciation for them. Yeah, it just made me sad. So hopefully they'll bring it back. Come on back, Rhett and Link.
Come on back.
But
yeah, I can't remember what has been annoying me about Guy Raz, but there's something where I'm like, I used to think he was really good at this. And now that I'm listening to it, I think, I can't believe you're the guy in charge of this. You're not that good at this.
Really?
I don't remember what it is now.
sometimes his questions are pretty, like, if all you do is answer his question, it's not a very good question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so like, was that hard? You know, and of course, like, he's expecting you to say, yeah, I mean, it was hard. We spent days on, you know, whatever. But like, that's not a very good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently. Unsolicited Advice, number 5 from Brad, from Big Daddy. There's a podcast for parents that I really enjoyed. I sent it to Rachel because it's a lot about therapy stuff.
Cool.
But the episode, it's called Honestly by Barry Weiss. And the episode is called The Kids Are Not All Right or Aren't All Right or something like that.
Okay.
Very, very interesting. I'll just leave it at that.
Great.
And Rachel, it was fun because I got to like listen to Rachel talk about her therapy side of
Cool.
things. Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Been lots of podcasts recently, which is fun.
Neato. Should we do our wins of the week?
Yes. Let's do it. My overarching win of the week, just family vacation was awesome. It was so much fun. Smaller win of the week is having great neighbors that watered our plants while we were gone.
Oh yeah, Rachel's all over it. Packages, plant watering, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to those people in my life. I'm filthy rich in things that matter.
Filthy rich. Same. My win of the week, got to be my dad.
Okay.
He's been so helpful doing all this Bondi stuff. I mean, he works for a food, distributor company, and so we've been going back and forth, like, hey, could you get me the food? But on top of that, there's been so many other conversations about the best way to do this, and I could save you money here. And well, now the food is getting shipped to a place that doesn't have a truck. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Like, thinking like, what would I have done if I just had a random sales rep? There's no way I would have been given this much attention.
Yeah, he wouldn't have answered every quick call. Maybe,
yes, and like my dad's having a special order stuff for me. They don't carry dragon fruit pitaya, bases. Really bending over backwards. And yeah, it's been really helpful amidst all the other chaos and things not going well. Like at least we talk twice a day, every day about like specific work things. I've never emailed my dad before. We're emailing now. We're saying things like see below, attached. We've never spoken that way.
Attached?
Yeah.
Didn't know my dad knew how to attach a file.
Yeah. He's doing great. I got to give him credit. He's pronouncing acai really well, which I wouldn't have thought. Having a little trouble with some other words. The word pitaya, he doesn't even say that word because he's like, I don't even know what this word is. So he avoids that. And then the word dragon fruit, the fruit, he calls it dragon food. So he's not too far away there, but he's nailing acai, which is by far the hardest part.
Yeah, really. I could see him like just shorten it to pit. Yeah, we got some pit coming.
We got your pit bases and your as bases.
Yeah. That's great.
So yeah, it's been awesome. We talk all the time because we kind of have to, and yeah, it's been really helpful.
I remember when I was getting ready to go to college, and that's like my dad's he worked at a college, did admissions and stuff, and academic advisor, and so it is really fun to like get in your dad's world and like watch him cook, basically.
Totally. He's like, hey, you don't need these gloves,
and then you have so much more appreciation for what they do too. Like it's like, oh snap, like you are better than this random sales rep that I have, or what. Like I remember having a advisor at K-State, and I came back to my dad. I was like, yeah, they did this, and my dad's like, oh no, let me handle this stuff. Like I'll figure this.
Think I signed up for sports marketing? No, you don't want.
No, don't
want that to be your degree.
Whatever. So, sweet. Love Steve. Love Dave. Love dads. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Both of my dads coming in town this weekend.
Yeah. Just because?
And by that, I just mean Rachel's dad. Originally it was going to be like, hey, the truck is like, it's in its place. We're up and running. It'll soft open. Come help. And now it's just like, just hang out with golf or something. I don't know.
Just give me a hug.
Come see Brad. Yeah. Do you know how to pull start a generator?
Yeah, to get Tommy on it, dude.
Oh, I've been on the phone with Tommy this week. Don't worry. I've been on, dude. Yeah, I mean, I already I'm self-conscious about how much I've talked about Bondi stuff, but it is a tenth of everything that's happened and the phone calls I've made and
don't be self-conscious.
The perils of all this. It could still be its own podcast episode, but yeah, I've been on the phone with Tommy multiple times this week.
Oh man,
it's funny. It's all good though. It's all good. I'm filthy rich. In the how do we word it?
Things that matter.
Things that matter.
Yep. Love it. You want to go viral?
Oh, comment of the week.
Comment of the week.
Just, tie a bow around these two things. I found this one yesterday, and it said, this is a Ghostrunners podcast YouTube comment from Jack G 1899. I think last week we talked about Gen Z. They care a lot about the UV index.
Yes.
And so this guy said, UV index isn't even talked about a lot in Australia. So I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And he said, it's just always frizzle fry radiation style worldwide. That really cracked me up. I wasn't expecting that reference, especially from an Australian. But Jack G, thank you. And also, I feel like you should be talking about it in Australia. But maybe what he's saying is
that's the one
like,
place you should be. Like,
you're in bad shape no matter what. Just put on sunscreen.
Dude, I'm trying to find this. Somebody DM me something really kind, and I'm trying to find it now. It's on Facebook. And Facebook, get your act together.
Get your search together.
Get everything together. Get your chat. Like Facebook Messenger is so like, I think it was one of those like requests. I don't think I've approved the request yet. And so it's like, I can't even find it. Just know that was so kind. The general idea was like, hey, I know you're in a hard time of life with these kids or whatever, but just know what you're doing in the mundane is not mundane. It's important. I'll find another one though. Cause that's,
I'll find another one.
Man, it was kind. They sent it this morning and, let's see. I'll click on this and I'll find just the frickin' first one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Alexis J, huge fan of ours. Alexis West,
Yeah.
shout out Alexis. So grateful I have this podcast to listen to Monday mornings and Wednesdays, but especially Monday. I wake up much earlier before my family to reset the house for the week, and Jake and Brad and Timon are great company. Thanks, that's sweet. I like imagining that.
Reset the house.
I like being somebody that, or we can help with that. We can help habit stack that for you of like, well, I don't really want to do this, or it's kind of a hard mundane thing, but I get to listen to the new podcast episode.
Got a little crutch.
Yes.
Healthy distraction.
Yes.
That's fun. Okay, now you may ask.
Gosh, I just clapped
Ow.
into my microphone. You want to go viral? Permission to go viral?
Permission granted.
All right. Let's go ahead.
I'm going to look more towards the one camera we have. We've got to go viral with the wide.
All right.
I'm going to pretend you're over here.
Jake, if your life depended on it, what song could you sing word for word?
Oh. All right. First thing that comes to mind would be a Weird Al version of a song when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So it would probably be Weird Al's version of Hot in Here by Nelly
Okay.
is called Rotten Here.
Okay.
And I think I could, I don't know. I've never tested it, but that's probably the best option.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you on top of your head, can you give me I'm going to do that again. Off the top of your head, can you give me like the first couple lines?
Yeah. Let's see. So, the first is like the kind of whistling. So rotten.
Yeah.
So rotten here.
Oh.
Yeah. So the words go, it was like the last day before trash day. My place was getting kind of nasty. Even though the garbage I knew would reek, thought that I could leave it for one more week. Then
Hey.
I'm taking birthday caking. Oh, chili and greasy. Oh, bacon. Throw it all on top of the mess I've been making. Wife so mad she starts to shaking. Leaky bags and now the girl is nagging. She's asking, I need you to get that stuff off the kitchen floor. Is that too much to ask you for? Oh, but I see no reason why I can let a few more weeks go by. And now garbage is piled up high. And buddy, you could see the flies.
Hey.
I said, it's getting right in here. You better hold your nose. I forget the lady part.
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
Uh-oh. You gotta remember lady part.
It is starting to rot. I don't know the lady part.
I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Yeah, that's just the real version. I can't think.
Okay, that was a great start.
Is that? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I could. If I can remember how the second verse starts, I'm sure I could get the second verse too.
Okay.
Do I need to prove it, or you feel good?
No. I was not planning on you proving it.
Yeah, I probably something like that. It was just the right age. I listened to it over and over, and it's catchy. It's obviously a very good song.
Sure.
It's an original form. Do you have something that comes to mind?
Tequila.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, probably. No, not probably like a Christmas song. Like I think those are the songs I listen to over and over again every year. So I bet I know all the words to a Christmas song.
yeah.
Or just get spiritual, Amazing Grace.
There you go.
I said tequila, so I have to go to Amazing
Yeah.
Grace.
Tequila.
I'm sure there's more. What if you mess that up? Tequila. Ah, dang it! Boom.
Boom.
No.
Sorry, I didn't know when to come in. I got nervous about the timing.
Oh, man.
Tequila. Fun question.
Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
a fun thing to think about, right?
Weird Al.
Let's think of Weird Al adjacent. Sorry, that's me. I'm pulling on my
It's fine.
headphones. Weird Al, does he have a song called "Stairway to Kevin"? Like where it's like you have to go, get your TV fixed, but it's a long stairway up. You got to hold it's tough lug
Maybe
up
it's-
to Kevin.
Knocking on Kevin's door.
Knocking on Kevin's door.
It's a sequel. Once you get up the stairway. Yeah, I'm trying to. There's always like rumors of things that Weird Al did do. And I feel like he's come out like I didn't make that song or whatever. Like there was gosh, I can't think of the example now. Whatever, shouldn't have brought it up. Did you have a Weird Al phase growing up?
One album of his, and the funny thing was, I don't even think I realized at the time that I knew some of the songs were parodies, but I didn't connect that they're all parodies. You know, like I
Well,
thought.
he does some originals too.
No, but these are definitely parodies. I just didn't know the original song. Like,
I see.
It was the album with Amish Paradise on it.
Oh, okay. I think that was one earlier than what I got into.
Amish Paradise. I remember Lump, or Gump. Lump is the original song. Gump, like a Forrest Gump song.
Amish Paradise is so good.
A local boy hit me in the butt last week. Just smiled at him and I turned the other cheek. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the other ones on there, but
the album I had was Poodle Hat, and it had Rotten Here. It had Lose Your. What was it called? It was to Eminem's Lose Yourself.
Okay.
It was about TV.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember hearing that. Like, if you had all the channels you could ever want, like, would you go for it or just let it slip?
My Baloney instead of My Sharona.
That's fun.
Another one, Rides the Bus. I think I downloaded that one on LimeWire back in the day.
Okay. I downloaded on LimeWire White and Nerdy. That came out probably freshman year, Riding Dirty.
I was over my phase of Weird Al, I think, by that point.
I was in the thick of it. It was on my MySpace. Like, my top song was like White and Nerdy by Weird Al.
So
This is
good,
so
dude.
great.
Okay, Weird Al.
Avril Lavigne's Complicated. Did a version of that. Constipated. Yeah.
I think I've heard that one.
Not bad.
What a guy. I mean, yeah, he made a living.
He did it.
How did he do that? Like, he must have just like had to profit share with them on.
Yeah, I don't know how it works legally. Maybe he just goes out and gets permission and
Yeah.
they say, go for it, Al. All right, hopefully we haven't already done this one before, but I got one for you, Brad.
Okay.
Can you name the 5 most Dang it.
It always takes 2.
Can you name the 5 most popular cities in the world?
No.
Can you guess?
Yes.
All different countries.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say they're all in China, and I don't know. Beijing,
No.
What?
Beijing is number 8.
Calcutta. No?
What is that?
India?
Is it really? I know you told me about the.
Oh, Dubai.
Oh, there it is. Calcutta. Yeah, it's 16th. Okay, sorry. What'd you say?
Dubai?
No, but it kind of sounds like that. Oh, wait, that's 7th anyway. Sorry, doesn't matter.
Okay, Tokyo.
Tokyo's number 1.
Really? Oh, arigato. I taught Hattie some Japanese words the other day.
Good.
They were on a
Surrender.
raft boat. Sorry, this is not viral. Don't edit this out, time. They were on a raft and they were going from Texas. Bo wanted to go to Texas, and then they wanted to go to France, and then they wanted to go to Tokyo. And so they went to Tokyo, and I go, oh, konnichiwa. And I thought, arigato. Okay, Tokyo, number 1.
Yes.
Is Hong Kong? Is that a city?
It is not on here.
Okay.
I think it's a country.
Okay, New York? Is that?
New York City is 11th.
Okay. I'm going to be so bad at this because I think they're all Asian and I don't know.
No. You can get all these.
Really?
Yeah, these are all doable.
Rio de Janeiro.
No. Right country, though.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
Sao
Okay.
Paulo is number 4.
Obrigados. Okay, number 4?
Pressure.
Sao Paulo, number 4. Okay. How about Mexico DF? Mexico City?
Ciudad.
Ciudad de Mexico.
Ciudad de Mexico.
Mexico DF,
Yeah,
Mexico.
número 5.
Okay. Okay, Holmes.
Tight.
Oh, tight. There were some people building the house next to ours at Cinnamon Shore, and they were all Mexican. They loved me by the end of the week.
Oh, yeah? You go.
¿Qué onda?
Hey, how we doing, home?
¿Qué onda, Ramon? I love ¿Qué onda, Ramon? That's a pretty good one.
What's that mean?
Well, ¿Qué onda means like what's up in like Mexican slang. So ¿Qué onda, Ramon is kind of like what's up. Like it's kind of like a
What's up,
play on
Chuck?
words. Kind of like see you later, alligator or something.
Yeah.
¿Qué onda, Ramon?
¿Qué onda, Ramon?
Hey, ¿Qué onda, Ramon?
I get you, ¿tienes limonade?
They either love me or they're just like trained like be nice to the people paying the
The
money
white
for this
people.
thing.
Be nice.
They're like, this guy's an idiot.
All right, so far you have Tokyo, Sao Paulo,
Sao Paulo.
Ciudad de Mexico.
Okay.
2 more left. They're both Asian.
Okay. Tokyo, Beijing. Both Asian. See, this is.
We got India and China.
They're both those were.
That's 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't know them. Bombay.
No. Bombay. Mr. Bombay.
Oh man, this is embarrassing. Of like, oh, he doesn't know anything about
No, it's okay. So number 2 is a town
a town.
It's
Number
a
2
little
is like one of the
town.
massivest cities in the world. It's a tiny little place.
I've never heard it called this. It would be like if we called it York City. Like, oh, I always put the new in front of it.
New Delhi. Delhi.
Yes.
Delhi. 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 Delhi.
Delhi, Delhi.
Delhi.
Delhi, Delhi.
Hey, Delhi. Delhi. Taj Mahal. Delhi. Delhi.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The caste system. Delhi, Delhi.
Oh, Slumdog Millionaire. Delhi. Delhi. Too far? I don't
Most of the clip is going to be India. Simon, I'm telling you now, make most of the clip India. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, it's just called Delhi. I always thought it was New Delhi.
Is New Delhi a country?
Maybe this is old Delhi.
I don't know.
Maybe they just dropped the new. Hey, drop the.
It's no
thing
longer
there.
new. Sometime you have to be like,
At a certain point,
yeah.
it's just Delhi now.
Classic rock used to be new rock.
That's a good point. All right, last one is a Chinese. I know you've heard it.
Taipei, Beijing, Hong Kong,
Come on, you got this.
Shanghai.
Yes!
Oh!
Shanghai!
I was like, it's S.
Shanghai.
Oh, Shanghai.
Hey, there's Shang. Oh, Shang. Hi.
Hi, Shane. Oh wow! Look at Shane up in that tree.
Oh.
I need to go tell my mom. Hey, Mom, Shane, hi. That was Bo telling on.
The cat's name is Shang. He's worried about him.
Whoa, dude.
You call the fire department? Shang,
What's up with
hi.
you, Shane? Not much. Same thing that's up with you, I think. Whoa, you Shane high? Stupid. That's a drug joke. Okay.
6 was Cairo. Who would have thought? Big old town.
I bet the Egyptians knew.
I didn't.
What was New York? 7? 11?
New York City is 11th, biggest in the U.S., but
Yeah, I know that we're small in a lot of ways, but
yeah.
not in our
United States-
waistlines.
it's only 11th and 23rd. There's some big towns.
Okay, Jake, we're going to put 1 minute on the board. This is no, we're going to do 30 seconds. 40 seconds.
I hope it's Weird Al again.
This is Family Feud Fast Money.
Great.
All right. So you got 40 seconds to get 200 points. Family Feud Fast Money.
This is great. Rachel and I were doing Fast Money, just each other, last week for fun.
I don't need to know about that, brother.
We didn't go viral.
Okay. How about 30 seconds? I think I can type them in pretty quick. We're doing 30 seconds.
Okay, up to you.
You know what? I'm going to record your answers and then we're going to, then I will type them in after.
Okay, fun.
Okay.
60-second clip. Good call.
Okay. Excuse me. I tried to pause. Okay.
Come on out for like triplets. I need 2.
Yeah.
Or no, I can say at the beginning.
Give me Jake. Give me Brad. Second round, all points are doubled. All right. Fast money. 30 seconds on the clock right now. All right, Jake, time starts after I read the first question. What's something you drink to make you warmer?
Hot chocolate.
Name something that can be spoiled.
Milk.
Name a city that is best known for its nightlife.
Miami.
Name a place where you can often find an elevator.
Hotel.
Name a style of music that you'd be surprised to hear that a teenager listens to.
Oldies.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, good answers. Good answers. Good answers.
I love Family Feud. The other families, they're always so cheesy.
Give them the X.
XO.
Yeah. All right. What's something you drink to make you warmer? You said
Hot cocoa. Hot chocolate. Whatever.
hot chocolate. Survey says, ding, 36.
Oh.
Good start.
My family loves it.
Name something that can be spoiled. You said
Milk.
leche. Number one answer, 56.
Woo! Family Feud's easy.
Name a city that's best known for its nightlife. You said, bienvenido a Miami. Survey says,
Wow. How long ago was this survey taken? Also, I love the Steve Harvey has turned into Steve Harvey.
Oh, you said New York. Well, I think New York was number one. Vegas, New Orleans.
I should have gone Vegas. Miami, though.
Name a place where you often find an elevator. You said hotel. Survey says 38. All right, 167. You need 33 more
Wow, to get it all on my own.
to get it all on your own.
To not even need a partner.
That's true. Okay. Name a style of music that you'd be surprised to hear that teenagers listen to.
I don't think I got 33 out of this.
You said
Oldies.
oldies. Survey said, bah.
Nothing. What are some
Number one answer was classical. I think that's different than the classics.
Yeah, I guess so.
Classical, then country, and then jazz, and then opera.
Country is wrong, but the others I'm okay with.
Okay. I'm gonna send you this link, and there's a second one on here. Will you do it for me?
Hey, 167 just by myself. I've set my wife up for success here
Yeah, that's true.
in the real Family Feud.
All right, so I just sent you that, and then if you click or scroll down, there's a second quiz down there. Also, I forgot to time you for 30 seconds. I just trusted that you did it.
The first four felt really quick, so I took a little time with the last answer. Also, why am I getting the spinny wheel on my Mac? I told you, you want anything broken, you let me own it for a little bit. I feel like that shouldn't happen.
You spinning that wheels?
I'm just trying to... Messages, not responding. It's okay. Do a little force quit.
You want me to... Well, DM. Do it on your phone.
DM.
DM me.
Enseñame los DMs.
Scott loved that.
All right. I should do it on my phone. It should just work. What were you saying? Scroll down?
Yeah, if you scroll down, there's another quiz that is like...
Oh, Family Feud Fast Money 2.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, did you click play quiz or just ask?
I just asked and then I played quiz.
Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Fast Money Family Feud, Brad.
Got it.
And we begin. Name a country that speaks Spanish.
Mexico.
Name something that breaks down.
Car.
Name another word for book.
Pass.
How long is an unbearable commute?
45 minutes.
How old would you like your first child to be before their first date?
18.
Name another word for book.
Document. Idiot. Gosh darn it. Another word for book. What? What is that? What? I can't think of a single answer for that.
I don't know right now. What?
Another word for book? I
Novel?
I thought Libro. Oh, that's a good answer. A novel.
I mean, still, it took
I
me
wrote a novel. I wrote
30 seconds.
a document. Some people say they write documents in books. Dang it.
All right.
Libro. Should have said Libro.
All right. Brad, it was name a country that speaks Spanish. You said Mexico. 24 points.
Okay. Number one answer was?
I can't see that till the end.
Okay.
Name something that breaks down. You said car. Number one answer, 44 points.
Felt good about that one.
Name another word for book. You said document.
Doesn't get, you're like,
Maybe I need to type it. All right. How long is an unbearable commute? You said 45 minutes?
yes.
You said 45 minutes.
Should have said an hour.
15 points.
Okay, so I'm right on track for 200.
Not nothing.
Mr. 200 here. How many points do I have so far?
It says, I try to pause it. Then
Go
it
ahead.
pop up. It says 83. I think it's giving you all the points below there, though. Okay. How old would you like your first child to be before the first date? You said?
18.
18 is the number one answer.
Hey!
27 points.
You hear that, Hattie? It's normal.
Number one answer for a country that speaks Spanish was Spain.
Dang it.
Name another word for book. Number one answer was novel. 55 points. The other answers were story, paperback, tome. What's tome?
Tome?
Tome. 4 points for tome.
Look at the definition. It says a book. Oh, okay.
Number one answer for unbearable commute was 1 hour.
Yeah.
41 points.
45 minutes is just me being honest.
So there was 68 and then 15. So
Yikes. Not good.
yeah, never mind. You had 83.
Okay.
Not bad. All right.
Oh, tomes are like those old books from like Lord of the Rings, like a big old like Once Upon a Time in a land
Like
far,
a bit,
far away.
yeah.
You know, they see at the beginning of a kids movie or something. All right.
All right. Brad, can you name the top 5 most common fears in Americans?
Yes.
You don't have to say the actual name. I'll meet you halfway.
Okay. Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders and other arachnids, is number 3.
Okay. That is the one I felt good about. How about racism? No?
The fear of other races or the fear of racism?
The fear of racism.
Yeah, like being scared of like, what if we go back in time?
Yeah.
What if I move further south?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on here.
Raceophobia. Okay. How about fire? Anybody scared of fire out there?
No.
Okay. How about, of course, heights. Number 1.
Number 1 answer.
Yeah.
Fear of heights. Acrophobia.
Acrophobia.
You're afraid of acrobats.
Oh, yeah. Another thing I think a lot of people are scared of, myself included, snakes.
Yes. Snakes is number 4.
Okay.
Ophidiophobia.
Oh,
Next
would
time
you
just
rather
say-
me said that?
Yeah, next time just say that.
Oh, okay. Ophidiophobia.
Yeah, number 4.
Ophidiophobia.
It could be attributed to personal experiences, evolutionary causes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, time
Wait,
it. Edit that part
edit
out.
that part out. Millions of years.
Or cultural influences.
Okay,
Edit that part out too. I'm in it, I'm not out of it.
Let's see. What else are people scared of?
Heights is, and you can't do this without some heights.
Airplanes.
Yeah.
Flying. Yeah.
Yeah. Aerophobia, number 2.
Interesting. I want to hear about some, well, maybe we shouldn't like force you to talk about your fears, but like I've never been scared of flying. I've been a little, I mean, I understand heights because you're like looking down at like a skyscraper, like, whoa,
Oh, yeah, you get that
felt
feeling.
a little bit, but like
Yeah.
you're in an airplane.
They're pilots.
You're not doing it.
Scared of
You're-
turbulence.
I'm scared I can't open up the emergency exit door.
I'm scared of racism on an airplane,
Sure.
not the airplane itself.
Okay. Other fears. Just death. Is that
No, that's a good guess.
okay?
No, I'm not seeing death anywhere on here.
What are you scared of? Oh, I'm really freaked out of peanut butter. I'm really
There's top 5 allergies.
I feel good about those 4. I don't
Yeah, so this one is, I probably wouldn't have guessed this, but it's guessable. It's
Okay.
common. I feel like
like
my Aunt
cars?
Angie is kind of this way. I think it's probably more common in women. Maybe they've had a bad experience with this thing,
Okay.
and now they're scared of them.
Dogs?
Dogs!
Oh,
Well done.
Yeah.
Cynophobia. Would have thought it would been caninophobia.
Kenophobia.
Cynophobia is the fear of dogs, which is often associated with specific personal experiences, such as being bitten by a dog during childhood.
Woof.
Just
All right.
if you're curious, number 6 is like injections.
Okay.
7 is thunder and lightning. Grow up. 8 is being alone or a place where escape might be difficult.
Yeah, kinda
Sure.
like- is that what
It's called agoraphobia.
claustrophobia or I've heard.
Mysophobia is the excessive fear of germs and dirt.
Oh, mysophobia.
Grow up. And then number 10 is like social anxiety disorder or social phobia.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I have one more for you, Jake.
And I have one more for you as well, my friend.
We should figure out a name for this. So Jake, help me out with this whatever. The idea of it is like 2 different phrases that you meld together to make one
Yeah.
thing.
A penny saved, give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah, but not exactly like it'd be like a penny saved is a penny earned, and then the earned is the beginning of the next phrase.
Okay,
That makes
gotcha.
sense. So what do we call it?
407 trumpets went around.
Exactly. Jericho.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do better.
Yeah. I'll make you guess them so you'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just call this segment.
Conjoined Siamese phrases.
Yes.
I don't know.
Jake, can you guess these Siamese phrases?
Love it.
All right.
Yeah.
This first one is an Adele song combined with needing to postpone something. Or the fact that you postponed it. You postpone it, so you need to do this. Adele song?
Yeah. I gotta figure out the Adele song. Do I set fire to something? Set fire to the plans. Hello. Gotta cancel.
You're on the right track. Set fire. What's it called?
Really? Set fire to the rain. Set fire to the plans?
No. So you say the whole thing. So set fire to the rain.
Oh, okay. It's not like interrupted.
Right.
Okay. Set fire to the rain. And what was the second one described? You have to cancel plans?
Yeah.
Oh, set fire to the rain check.
Set fire to the rain check.
Okay, I understand
You're
how this
getting it now.
works
You're getting
now.
it now.
Okay, set fire to the
This
rain
is
check.
Siamese, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of, there's like a Wheel of Fortune category. It's kind of like this. Before and after or something?
Yes. We'll call it Siamese, though.
Siamese phrase is better.
Well, because Siamese, half of their face is the next face.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, it's Christmas, but also it's Christmas, and I have access to every single game.
Okay.
Got it?
Sir, I want to buy these shoes. Shoes. No.
Go for the second one first. I have access to every single game. That means you have
Unlimited games. I have all the games. I have
access to go to every single game. Okay.
Oh, is this like an actual game? Oh, I have season passes. Season tickets.
Yes. So that's the second one.
Oh, Jesus is the reason for the season tickets.
Yes. No. I mean, I like that. I said, 'tis the season tickets.
Tis the season tickets. Sorry, I had to get religious.
All right. Dead rock star, super quirky. Okay. Shrek 2. Dead rock star, super quirky.
Kurt Cobain in boots. I don't know.
I love
is so
Cobain
hard.
and boots. Okay.
Cobain
You're
in
right.
boots.
Okay.
All right. Shrek 2.
No. Let's start with
Antonio Ban. Or wait.
Rockstar who has its own symbol. Do you know that?
Okay.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. What happened to Prince? Prince.
Yeah.
Prince Charming.
Yeah. The artist formerly known as Prince.
The artist formerly known as Prince Charming.
Yes. Okay. A few more. All right, if you like these.
Yeah,
You like these?
it's tough.
All right. This one's tough to say in a few words, but looking. Let me start again. Hey, looking forward to the future because it's even brighter than what we've had so far. David Crowder song, also a stereotypical thing you say to make sure that anybody is welcome at your church.
Okay. I got the second one.
Okay.
What was the first one again? The future is better
The future
than the
is
past.
better than the past. Yeah, looking forward to the future because it's going to be even better than the past.
Man, that future's. I don't know. The second one is "Come as You Are," but I don't know what the first
Okay, so the last word is come.
Yes,
Okay. You want me to
the future is as bright as they come, as you are.
not the worst, but the
Okay, best. The best is yet to come as you are to
That's right.
church.
That's right.
Reason for the season, tidings and boots.
okay. Next one. You do this because it's appropriate because of the setting that you're in,
Yeah.
and hey, it's going to take a while. Okay. It's gonna take a while. I know. I can make it way easier, but it's more fun to like give it a little more obscure.
Give a couple guesses. All right.
If I was trying to do these fast, we could rock them out.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Do this because it's appropriate here.
do this is appropriate. You know?
Yeah.
Wait, you skinny dipped in Portugal? Well, I mean, hey,
It's apropos.
it's apropos.
When in Rome. Yes. What was the second one again? I already forgot.
No, you got it. It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take a while.
When in roaming around, waiting Rome.
Yeah.
I know it's Rome, but waiting around.
It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna happen.
Oh,
Right
when
away.
in Rome wasn't built in a day.
Very good.
Ooh,
All right.
these are tough. There's some people out there who are probably really good at this. Props to you.
All right. We got this one.
All right, I'll do good.
I'm gonna do this one in
Nonverbals.
4 words.
Great.
Mahomes Association.
Got it.
3 words. Hanks.
Mahomes Association is called 15 for the Mahomes.
Crap.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Quarterback. Chiefs.
No,
Kansas City
bigger.
Chiefs. Bigger. Football.
Little small.
Husband. Okay. Yeah.
No, bigger.
Sports. No, smaller football. Kansas City.
I just didn't want to say the actual word.
Brittany.
What's another word for association or like a...
NFL.
Okay.
Yeah. League. The league. Yes. National Football League.
Hanks.
National Football League of their own. There's
Yeah.
no crying in viral.
Yeah. All right. Roberto Clemente,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Died in a plane crash. Won a lawsuit. 3,000 hits.
Dexter McCutcheon, Alexander McCutcheon.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Pirate of the Caribbean.
Yeah. All right.
Wasn't it Roberto Clemente the day after his 3,000th hit? He died in an airplane crash or something?
That's sad. I
That's
didn't know
crazy.
that.
I think that's him. I'll have to look up that in the hernia thing.
Bob Barker, Miranda.
Okay. Host. Price is Right. Right. Who's Miranda?
Okay.
Miranda sings. Miranda Sprague.
Nope. Forget it, Miranda. You don't know.
I forget about it. Miranda writes. Oh, yeah. Well, the Price is Rights. The Price is Rights. The Price is Miranda writes.
No.
The Price is Rights being.
What is the Miranda right?
The Price is right to remain silent.
Yes! Nailed it, dude. All right, one more. Darth Vader, Marty McFly.
Okay. I'll be back to the future. Or no, wait.
Oh,
Luke, I am your father figure. What is back?
Father of the future.
He is Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But what is Darth Vader?
Well,
Revenge of the
it's part. Okay, one of those movies. Do you know any of the names of the movies?
The Sith will be back.
To the future.
The slumlords are back.
Oh man, they got a whole
Anakin's back.
They're overarching over everything. They have an entire, media.
Oh, Empire Strikes Back to the Future.
Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. All right, you want to do one more? I have one more.
Sure.
Okay. Time and just clip this in 20 clips. You're fine. All right. Beatles song that thought they were just talking about drugs,
Yeah.
and you think it's a scam to harvest a certain mineral to put on our fingers.
Yep. Got it. All right. What was that Beatles song? The Yellow Submarine Diamonds.
Your niece.
Yeah. Lucy.
Yep. But she's a
I don't know if I know this Beatles
Okay.
song. Lucy, Hey Jude, Diamonds.
Lucy, get back, diamonds. Lucy's way up there. What's that?
Lucy, High in the Sky.
Lucy in the sky.
Shanghai.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are Forever.
Yes.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yes. Either.
What's the name of the Beatles song?
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. LSD.
Oh.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Well, I didn't know that.
Fun. Thanks for letting us stretch your brain a little bit. There.
Yeah, that was good. It was like doing connections.
Yeah.
It took a while, but I got smarter.
Those were kind of fun to bake.
That is fun. You just made those yourselves? Mm-hmm. Yourself? All right, cool. All right, I got one last one. Should go quick. In the spirit of this summer, can you name the 5 most popular Summer Olympic sports?
Oh, wow.
This is by people watching. By viewers.
Okay, I'll be honest. I have a hard time remembering the one versus the other, but I think I can. Summer would be swimming.
Swimming is number 4.
Okay. Track and field.
Track and field is number 3. No,
Okay.
track and field is number 2. It just went up. Someone turned it on just now.
These are live odds.
Yeah, it's all
Live
switching.
stats. That's where. Oh, gymnastics.
Gymnastics is number 3. It just went down.
Okay.
Someone turned it off for track.
Really, it's not number 1. Number 1, at least in America, it feels like we really like those 3. Cricket, is that in there?
It's not, but I'd say you're not too far off.
Baseball?
No,
Oh, we're not too
I
far.
don't think it's in the Olympics anymore.
Rugby.
No, come on, you got this. Come on.
Not too far off with cricket.
I mean, as far as being international,
Okay. Fencing.
no.
Okay.
No.
International. Oh, soccer?
Soccer.
Really? That's in the Olympics.
Number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Football. Football. Okay. And then number 5 would be trampoline. I love trampoline.
Trampoline's pretty fun. They got some bouncy tramps in the Olympics. This one I would say is probably top 3 for you.
Basketball?
Basketball.
Okay. That was what I was thinking. I was like, maybe that's winter. Okay.
No,
That's summer.
Summer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All the Caitlin Clark drama and
Right.
Tyrese Halliburton made the team.
That's right.
Seeing all that stuff. But yeah, Summer Olympics. Just get
Okay.
to beat up on all these other countries in basketball. It's awesome.
It really is awesome.
Can't wait.
And every time it's still like, yeah, it's awesome.
We're the best.
Yeah.
The Olympics seems so fake. Like, it seems like something I would have wanted when I was 8 years old. Like, when you're like, wouldn't it be fun if we could play all the other countries in like our sports and just dominate them? And it's actually a thing. They let us do that.
It is funny, like that other country. This is going to make us sound like such elitist, but whatever. We're friggin' American. We are elitists. It's funny that other countries are even like, yeah, we'll try to play basketball against you guys.
Yeah, basketball especially. Like, there's other countries really dominate, especially the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Really dominate. Maybe they think about us like, I can't believe Americans even try to biathlon, curl. But yeah, it's sad. You see, Haiti threw together a basketball team. Oh man, can there be like 2 divisions or something?
How many teams do make the basketball Olympics?
I want to say 16.
Okay.
I don't know. No clue.
Yeah.
Rachel knows one of the girls who's representing the U.S. in sand volleyball. They only have 4
Wow.
for the entire United States. Indoors, obviously, a separate sport. But for sand volleyball, beach volleyball, only 4 women.
And it's a 2-on-2 game,
Yep,
right?
2 teams.
Wow. Good for them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So there is that.
Volleyball, I would assume, might have been up there too.
Yeah.
But I guess, there's
Misty
only
May.
5. Yeah.
Gary Walsh.
And like swimming and track and field have so many events.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point. And those are so fun.
that was
Those
a good
are
one.
the best.
I think that one's it feels like the ones that we do about the world and like big overarching things
And
perform pretty
lists.
well. Yeah.
The lists are nice. You stick around to see the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jakey.
cool. That's all I got.
Awesome. Me too, man. Let's get the heck out of here.
Let's get out of Dodge. Timon, we miss you.
Oh yeah.
And check out our sponsors. Check out our Patreon. And we'll see you guys next Monday. Anything else?
Nope. Filthy rich and things that matter. Love you guys.
You bet.
Ghostrunners podcast. Everybody